Hey, business building warrior, welcome to Silent Sales Machine Radio. I've got an episode today that's just me talking to you about making a decision about an upcoming live event that our community is hosting July 6th through 8th. We call it the Proven Conference. And here's why I think you should strongly considering being there. It may or may not be for you, but let's help you make a great decision about this. Every year for the past 11 years, we've gathered as a community together. It's become like a bit of a family reunion for hundreds of us, but it's very warm and welcoming for those who are brand new to our community as well. If you've never been, you can expect to be very warmly welcomed. You feel like you're a part of this thing. And if you're brand new to considering building an Amazon business, we've got some great content just for you. And some of the great coaches on our team, people pay a lot of money to spend time with these people. They pay a lot of money to get advice and consultation with them. Well, they're there, they're available, they're in the hallways for conversations. So no matter where you are on the spectrum of experience with your e-commerce business, this is an event you should consider attending. It's July 6th through 8th in Columbus, Ohio. You can get all the event details at theprovenconference.com. Let's talk about some of the things we're going to be doing there, some of the sessions you're going to hear, some of the brand new content that's never been taught anywhere before, and then help you make a really good decision whether you should attend this event or not. And if you have any questions, of course, please reach out to us. We'd love to help you out and help you make a great decision about the event. You can contact our support team. You can go to silentjimdotcom, click on support, send us your email. We'd be happy to discuss it with you. But let me just go through some of the features of this year's event, help you get excited about it, prepared for it. If you're planning to attend, as I know hundreds of us are, this has become, as exciting for many of us as Christmas. It's like the second Christmas of the year for many of us because we've done this many times. It's a big family reunion gathering, like I said. And if you've picked up on that vibe of positivity and community, that abundance mindset, that's such a strong vibe in our Facebook group, well, just imagine being live with those kinds of people. And speaking of which, you've heard me mention on the podcast in the past, you move relationships forward so much faster the closer you get to physical proximity. You really get to know, like, and trust somebody. You can understand where they're coming from if you meet them face to face. I encourage you, even if you can't attend this event, remember the lesson we've given you so many times. Don't do business in isolation. Just because we're an e-commerce business building warrior doesn't mean we get to just sit behind a keyboard all day, every day and ignore the real world. You've got to be pursuing real relationships, real people, shaking hands, hugging necks, having conversations, talking about life. Your business will move forward further, faster. You will make more money if you intentionally do these things. You may remember the podcast episode a while back where I talked about the 10x factor difference between the different ways we communicate. For example, sending an email is 10 times more effective than a text because you can put more context in there. You can put more details in there, right? A text is short, sweet. You don't really know a lot of emotion. Email can have a little bit more detail. Well, what's better than an email? Next would be a phone call, a voice only exchange. What's better than that? Well, a Zoom session where you can see each other face to face. And each time you go up the line, you're getting 10 times more effective. You're moving the trust factor forward 10 times faster. And then if you want to make that last 10x leap, it's meeting together face to face live. So you get hundreds of business building warriors from our community together. It's going to be a very powerful 3-day experience. You can read the testimonials on theprovenconference.com. That's 3 words, theprovenconference.com. Go see what people have to say about this event. It's incredible. Look in our Facebook group, the way people describe it. You will move your business forward faster. You'll make some great relationships. You need to be there if at all possible. Let's go through some of the specific details of the event so you can know what you're getting yourself into. One of the things I'm very excited about this year is we have several new topics that have never been taught anywhere before. It's not a rehash of stuff you've heard before. These sessions are going to be brand new, incredible content, and you got to come to the event to get it. Now, one thing I will say, because we're going to have 40 breakout sessions, there's no way you're going to attend them all. You might get stuck in the hallway talking to a friend. That's great. We encourage that. We love it. We'd love to see it, but you're going to get full professional video recording of every session at the event. So pay for registration, even if you can't attend, because you get all of these great video professionally recorded, professionally edited videos of all the breakout sessions we're going to have. And you'll see we've got many faces already shown in names on the on the website for the event, theprovenconference.com. You're going to see all those names. We've got more names coming. We've got incredible sessions planned. There's no way you're going to see them all, but you will get the videos for all of them if you pay to attend. So here's some of the topics. Let's jump into this. Some of the topics we've never taught before. Setting up a physical location is one of the things we're going to have a breakout session. Now, you don't have to attend these sessions, obviously, but this is one that's going to interest a lot of people. Would you like to set up a physical store location where you have walk-in traffic to get rid of some of your excess inventory? How do you get rid of your excess inventory locally? Can you set up a store and have people walking in and actually buying things off the shelves? Well, we've got some people in our community who've built incredible businesses doing exactly that, selling their excess inventory, getting their hands on some shelf pulls and restock, even overstock, and doing great with it. So let's learn that model at the event. We're going to talk about a buy and hold strategy that any of us can be using. There is a specific product that we're going to teach you how to find, how to recognize, how to filter through, buy and hold that product for a period of time, and then flip it onto Amazon for very predictable returns. We've got a good number of Amazon sellers in our community using this exact strategy right now. They have been for a long time in many cases, and it's working beautifully. They're going to teach us how they do what they do at the event. It's a beautiful buy and hold strategy. Look for that one. Look for our bots training. Bots, everyone's into AI and bots and scrapers right now, right? Well, we've got a new strategy for using bots to scrape retail websites to look for great replens. No one else is teaching this. This is a community first. We're going to roll it out. You're going to hear all about it and be able to answer all the questions, answers to all the questions you have about this strategy at the Proven Conference. It's one of our breakout sessions. I think it's going to be very popular. Everything I've said so far is going to be extremely popular, but the experts are there on hand the whole time to talk to you about it, to answer your questions. We're going to talk about a print-on-demand strategy that's working extremely well for a good number of students in our community right now. It's a very low-cost way to get into private label selling, where you can test new ideas for a few $100s. If it takes off, beautiful, you go in deeper. If it doesn't, it was a little bit of a risk, but you're learning as you go, and you can really start to dial in and build some beautiful private label income streams with very low risk on the front end. That's what we love about this strategy. Look for the print-on-demand private label strategy training at the Proven Conference. Finally, we're going to talk to you about how to set up a prep center. If that's something you're interested in, you could be helping a lot of your fellow sellers from this community by helping them to prep their inventory for Amazon. What that means is all of our international students, for example, they need a prep center in the United States. If they're going to sell in the US, they got to have somewhere they can send their inventory. They can't send it to themselves. We also have a lot of sellers who don't want inventory on their front porch every day. They want to order stuff online and flip it on Amazon through the replen system that we teach. They don't want it coming to their house. They'd rather have someone else handle it. Well, as you've heard, we've got a prep center network, prepcenternetwork.com. That list is constantly growing. And every prep center that shows up on that list, if they're good, they've got clients because there is huge demand. So we're going to teach you what's involved in setting up a prep center. We're going to let you know at the conference. It's going to be one of the breakout sessions, and you can talk to the people who are helping us build that content and training. So don't miss this conference. That's just a handful of the more than 40 incredible sessions that we're going to have at this event. One of the other decisions I want to help you make is, should I stay on site at the hotel, or do I want to stay off site and maybe Airbnb and, get a nice house? Here's the thing. Do whatever you want, of course, but the room rate that we have at the hotel is ridiculously low. We negotiated a $139 room rate at a beautiful hotel where you should be spending about $200 more per night based on the time of the year where we'll be at this hotel. They gave us a beautiful price discount. So stay at the hotel. The other benefit is just walking in the hall, just going to your room between sessions. You're going to see people with name tags. You can have a conversation with them. You can ask them our magic 2-word question. Hey, how's business? We're going to encourage you to ask that question a lot at this conference. Get into great conversations about their business, about your business. It's such a great experience to stay on site at the hotel, take advantage of the room discount rate, and really build relationships while you're there. We need you to come early and stay late as well. Although with the July 4th holiday, that's going to present some challenges, but still plan on staying a day or two later. We actually have a non-denominational worship service the day before the event starts, which would be July 5th, and the day after the event is over, which would be Sunday, July 9th. So plan on attending one or both of those. Like I said, come early, stay late. Many, many people do, and you will benefit greatly from the quality of the conversations in the hallway. We hear consistently from people who attend this event and say, it was the conversations in the hallway. It was those groups of people that kind of formed organically that we just sat around and discussed and helped solve each other's problems, encouraged each other. If you've picked up on the vibe in our Facebook group, the abundance mindset, the encouragement, you're going to see that everywhere. Stay at the hotel if at all possible. We're going to have plenty of content for those who are brand new to our community. If you're thinking to yourself, well, this sounds like a group of people who kind of know each other. Well, no, about 30% of the attendees are going to be brand new. This is their first time attending one of our conferences. We take really good care of you. There's newbie seller sessions, breakout groups where you can ask anything. You'll be hanging out with other people who are new, getting to know some of the new folks. We're going to take great care of you. There's going to be a track where you can hang out as a new person and still get a huge benefit from attending this event. Theprovenconference.com has all the details on tickets, dates, rooms. Once you've paid, once you've selected your ticket type, you go to a page that has all the details you're going to need to make the most of this event. Let's talk about the VIP ticket holders for just a moment. Every year, the first thing to sell out is our VIP tickets. We limit the number of VIP tickets available. The experience, of course, is enhanced. You pay a little bit more money for it, but it's very worth it. You don't want to wait. If you're thinking about becoming as a VIP, you really want to do that fast because, again, these will sell out. They have every year. We've done this 11 years. They've always sold out. So what do you get with a VIP? You get everything the general admission ticket holders get, but with VIP, you also get lunches a couple days on site. That means you don't have to leave. You go into one of the conference rooms right near where we'll be the entire time, and it's all set up for a very nice lunch. Hang out with the other coaches on our team, the leaders from our community, your fellow VIP attendees. It's going to be a beautiful experience, and you get the convenience of 2 very awesome lunches during the 3-day conference. You're going to get early room entry. We've always done that. So each day when we start the sessions in the morning, you get to come in a good 15, 20 minutes before everyone else, pick out the great seats that you want, sit wherever you'd like. Typically, there's always going to be tables available in the front of the room. No matter how many chairs we end up having to put in the back to accommodate everyone, there'll be great seats up front. So VIPs, they get their choice of the great seats. And you're also going to get, as a VIP, you're going to get assigned to a mastermind group. This is a first. We've never done this before. It's a very in-demand thing. We can't possibly do it for all the attendees, but we're going to do it for our VIPs. And what that means is you have the option, you don't have to do this, but if you're a VIP ticket holder, you have the option of being assigned to a mastermind group while you're at the event. You'll know who these people are beforehand. We're going to have a specific time set aside where you can gather with your VIP group, get to know each other, introduce each other, meet each other face to face. We're going to tell you how to have a successful VIP mastermind at the event and how to have an ongoing successful mastermind as a group meeting by Zoom. So you're going to have some friends in the business, if you want to, at the end of this event. Some people that you know, like, and trust that you can kind of get to know and then meet as often as you'd like with them over Zoom on a regular basis. We're going to tell you how to do this, how it works, how so many other groups have organically formed. And I'd love to be a guest to your group at some point. We're going to tell you how to get that. Let's get some of our other leaders to appear from time to time and help you out in your mastermind group, appear over Zoom, jump into the meetings with you guys and have a good time. So that's all the benefits of jumping in as a VIP attendee this year. Huge list of benefits there, better than our VIP offer that we've ever had before. I would love to see you there. Please come up and say hi. If we've never met, we're going to have our entire team there. Nearly all of our coaches are going to be in attendance. So many of the great podcast guests that you've heard on this very program, they're going to be there. That's who's going to be speaking at a lot of our breakout sessions. So the way it works is we have a morning session where everybody's in one big room. And then as soon as that session is over, we break in and use several rooms around the hotel for smaller breakouts. That's where we get all of our 40 plus sessions. There's some panels. We're going to have all these details filling out in the coming days and weeks at theprovenconference.com. But you can, for now, you can see the list of speakers, a lot of the topics that we're talking about, the difference between general admission and VIP tickets. It's all there. If you have questions, you can contact our support team, of course. Get over to silentjim.com, look for the support link, send us a note. We'd love to answer any of the questions that you have about the event. I think this is a pretty good summary so far of what you can expect. If you've never been before, I would encourage you, talk to somebody who has been to one of our events and just see what they think. In our post-event surveys, it's typically around 95 to 98% of the attendees who say, yes, I will definitely be back. Yes, I would definitely recommend this event to others. Keep this in mind. In all of e-commerce, I'm not aware of any other event that's lasted 11 years. Annual events just kind of flame out over time. This one continues to sustain hundreds of listeners to this podcast, hundreds of coaching students from our community, your fellow proven Amazon course students, all the coaches from our team, the great leaders and content creators. We love to gather. It's a very organic feel. It's not a big hype fest. It's not a pitch fest. It's pure content. It's us teaching you what we know works, you teaching us what you know works, and just building great relationships. It will propel your business forward. And just by attending, just by purchasing the tickets to attend, you're going to get all of the professionally recorded sessions. That is a huge bonus benefit, completely free. We are paying tens of thousands of dollars to have a professional team there recording and capturing all of this content. You get it all for the cost of admission. Not a bad deal. Plan on being with us July 6th through 8th in Columbus, Ohio. Get over to theprovenconference.com to get all the details. And even if you can't attend, I would strongly encourage you be keeping an eye out about a month or so after the event for ways that you can purchase these videos, because this is going to be incredible cutting edge content. You do not want to miss this stuff. I'm so proud of this community. I'm so proud of the fact that we continue to innovate, come up with creative solutions for all the challenges that Amazon sellers face, continue to come up with creative ideas for building multiple income streams using the internet creatively. We want you to be a part of this. If you can't, hey, that's fine. We will have great videos and those will be for sale. But if you want to get the full experience, please join us there in Columbus, Ohio. And seriously, the VIP tickets will sell out. We've got a nice big venue. I don't know that we'll sell out general admission, although it has happened several times in the past. It could happen. So don't wait too long to grab your tickets, and we'll see you in Columbus, Ohio. Thanks for joining me today on Silent Sales Machine Radio. It's been a pleasure hanging out with you. God bless you, business building warrior. We'll have another podcast episode soon that is evergreen, timeless, great lessons. But today I really wanted to spend some time talking to you about the Proven Conference, answering the most common questions that we get, making sure you understand what's going to make this event this year so special and so different. So thanks for hanging out with me today. We'll do another great episode with a guest very soon. Be looking for it.